So 33 is ridiculously wordy. The gist of it is that 8 teams are playing and he has to select the top 2. So if there are 8 teams playing and you want to choose 2 of them, this is how many ways there are to do it. So if you do, and that's how many tickets he'll need to buy. This is how it, if he chooses 8 choose 2 tickets, he'll buy every single combination of 2 teams that are possible. And the order didn't matter in this case because you can select the first and second place winners in any order. So just 8 teams, we have to choose 2 of them, and we're just going to plug and chug into the formula. So 8 factorial over 6 factorial times 2 factorial. 8 times 7, I'll let the 6 factorial cancel with the 6 factorial down there, but I still have the 2 times 1, so everything on the bottom is going to cancel. Divide by 2, I get a 1, divide by 2, I get 4, so he'll have to buy 28 tickets. And that's that. And for 37, so now we have red wine and 10 different bottles of red wine and 8 different bottles of white wine. So you have red and you have white. And you have 10 bottles of red and you want to choose 4 of them. So 10 bottles and you want to choose 4. You don't really care what order you're selecting the bottles in. So it's choose. And then for the white, you have 8 bottles of white wine and you want to choose 2 of them. So this many ways to pick the red, this many ways to pick your white. We're just going to find out each one of these and multiply them together. So if you were to do 10C4, just come down here and do it. 10C4 would be 10 factorial over 6 factorial times 4 factorial, which is 10 times 9 times 8 times 7. Let the 6 factorial cancel with the 6 factorial, but you still have 4 factorial. Everything's going to cancel. 6 factorials cancel like we planned. Divide by 4, you get a 2. Let the 2's cancel. Divide by 3, get a 3 there. So 10 times 3 times 7 is 210. And if we do 8C2, 8 factorial over 6 factorial times 2 factorial. So 8 times 7, let the 6 cancel out with the 6 down there, but still have the 2 factorial. 6 factorials cancel, divide by 2, I get 4, so I'll get 28 ways to do that. And so red 10C4 was 210, and white was 28. You multiply those together to get your grand answer. 210 times 28, 5880. 5880. There we go. One last one. So 41. Let's see. Joe wants to diversify his investments, so he wants to invest in 4 mutual funds and 4 stock mutual funds and 2 bond mutual funds. So he's got stock and bond. He has 8 stock to choose from, and he wants 4 of them. So he's got 8 to choose from, and he wants to choose 4. And for the bonds, he has a choice of 8 stock and 5 bonds, and he wants to choose 2 of them. So he's got 8 stock bonds to choose from, and he wants to choose 4 of those, 5 bonds possible, and he wants to choose 2 of those. And just this many ways to do that, this many ways to do that, multiply them together, and we'll get our answer. So just taking these down to the side, hopefully your calculator will do them for you because this is getting kind of tedious, right? So 8 factorial over 4 factorial times an extra 4 factorial, 8 times 7 times 6 times 5. Let one of these 4 factorials cancel, but you'll still have that one. So the 4 factorials cancel, divide that by 4, divide that by 4, I get 2. Let that 2 cancel with that 2. If I divide by 3, I get 2. So 7 times 2 times 5 is 70. So 70 for that part. Now the 5C2 for the bonds. 5 factorial over 3 factorial times 2 factorial. We'll do 5 times 4. I'll let the 3 factorials cancel, but I still have the 2 times 1. Divide by 2, I get 2. So 10 ways to do that. So final answer, 70 ways to choose our stocks, 10 ways to choose our bonds, 700 ways total. And there we go.